What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Survive and Protect. Appreciate y'all, man, for checking us out. And today I'm gonna go ahead and talk to y'all, man. Just gonna talk to you today. And what I'm gonna talk to you about is when you guys are out here trying to protect yourself and you're not going out here and trying to start anything up with anybody. And most of the time when it's the fellas, it's a man versus a man thing, but you also got to be aware of another person. All right. A lot of times that we overlook that. And a lot of people, it's true. Some of us do, some of us don't. All right. Some of us are well aware of everybody around us when it comes to protecting yourself, because you never know who will be attacking you, right? When you try to protect yourself from one, there's always somebody else lurking right close by. All right. And so today we're going to get into it and let you know when it comes to protecting yourself, you got to watch out for Lady Luck. All right. You got to definitely watch out for Lady Luck. Okay. So with that being said, I'm just going to talk to you guys today. This is Survive and Protect. Let's go. Yeah, man. So I'm going to tell y'all a little story, man. All right. I'm going to tell y'all a quick, short story, a real situation that occurred. But, you know, nonetheless, it's something to get you guys thinking about some things. All right. So not too long ago, I say within about a week and a half ago, I was at a location and I was talking to a gentleman and we was kind of discussing some things about security, right? And he was asking about the location I was at and asking about did they have any. He was surprised that they had security there, put it that way. And he was surprised to know that there was security 24/7. However, the security that was there was unarmed, right? And so, he was talking to I was standing there with him, and he was talking to a security guard and just asking the person like, hey man, this is pretty cool, man. I didn't realize y'all had security out here, right? And the guy was like, yeah, we got security, it's 24/7 and blah 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 blah. And the guy asked him, do you carry a weapon on you? The guy's like, nah, we don't, man, we unarmed. And he said, it's pretty chill over here. The location is pretty chill. Don't get too much problem. He was like, nah, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Then he got into talking about his wife and how his wife is armed and how his wife does training. When his wife was a little ways off, walking around this particular location, just taking in the sights. And, the guy was bragging about how his wife is trained and carries a firearm and went down to the details of what type of firearm she carried. And, I'm just sitting there listening, I'm just sitting there listening, taking it in. And this is something I knew already because of the profession that I retired from. So I was already aware of this, but it just made me think again how many guys are not aware of what I call Lady Luck. All right. What I call Lady Luck. Okay. That's the woman who's always armed, but you guys continuously just focus on the guy if you're being confronted by somebody and you don't take in consideration of who that guy is with, his lady. And so I just wanted to do this real quick and make a real short thing and let you know it's very important if you're not armed or you don't have a gun, You might carry a knife, you might carry a few knives, and you're being confronted by somebody, whether it's a woman or a man. But in this case, you might be dealing with a guy who has his lady, and the lady is packing. She's carrying a weapon, she's carrying a gun on her, or a knife, or a taser, all right, or a stun gun. And so these are one of the things that you definitely must be aware of. All right. You got to be aware of these things when it comes to protecting yourself, because you just never know, never know what you're dealing with and who you're dealing with. So when you're doing your empty hand to hand combat, self-defense techniques, you definitely better be aware of who that guy is with, because you never know when Lady Luck is going to make your luck run out. All right. So you definitely be mindful, and a drill or exercise or a training thing you can do. This is something I've done in the past. I do it every once in a while. Is wherever you might be at, here's a little exercise for you guys to do. Wherever you might be at, whether you're waiting on a train, although you need to be aware of your surroundings, you're waiting at an airport, you're shopping in the store, supermarket, Walmart, Target, whatever store you might be in, you're at a park, like we're at a park right now. Try this exercise, all right? Do this exercise here. Every time you see a woman walking by and she's carrying any type of bag, whether it's those cross bags that everybody wears across their chest now with the little pouch in it, if the lady's carrying a purse, even if she's not carrying anything, do an exercise to yourself, do a drill, and imagine to yourself, say, look at the person, the woman walking by, and say, I wonder what she has in that purse. I wonder what she has in that bag that goes across her chest. Because a lot of women like to wear that I forget what you call it, but it goes across the chest now. That's pretty popular, where I guess you can grab your hand and pull the gun out right then and there and shoot. Sometimes women have bulges on their sides too. And you might think they fat, but it might be something else making them look fat. All right. It might be a gun on their waist. So always pay attention and just drill yourself. Does she have a gun in that purse? Does she have a knife? Does she have mace? All right. Does she have a taser, stun gun? Always do that drill. You don't have to do it every time you go out and about, but every now and then you see women with things on them. Just do that exercise, man. And it'll always keep you mindful, especially if you get into a confrontation with somebody, with a guy or whatever. So I'm talking about the guys now, getting in confrontation with some other guys, or the guy is pressing up on you, trying to get something started, or maybe they was upset about you parking somewhere and they was trying to get the parking space, or whatever the problem is, and they approach you, and you notice you got to be aware of your surroundings. And so you realize that they have their lady with them, and the lady might be holding the purse, you know what I'm saying? Or the lady might have their shirt open, right? And the shirt might be covering a gun, right? Or the lady might be standing sideways and you notice there's something on her back, right? Be mindful of that, all right? Because if you got to go ahead and attack the person, this guy, even if the guy is wrong, that woman's still going to probably stand up for her man, all right? So that's a drill, an exercise for you guys to do and try out, to keep you mindful that, hey, you not only got to watch out for these fellas, you got to watch out for Lady Luck as well, all right? So keep that in mind, fellas. I appreciate y'all, man. And always remember, you got to be aware, you got to watch the hands, you got to have a plan, all right? This is Survive and Protect. And always remember to watch out for Lady Luck, all right? We are out of here. Peace.